Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. We've got the 2000s team and the 80s team. And it's going to be the 2000s team off the tip. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got LeBron James. Duncan out there with Shaquille O'Neal. Then it's Iverson. And it's Bryant in at the 2 spot. Just 5 on the clock. Chalk up 2 there. Bryant's got the first points up on the board for the 2000s team.
And it takes a Herculean defensive effort to rattle Bryant. He sinks contested shots at will. How about his focus?
And that one drops.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Iverson passes to Duncan. Outside Bryant. And Kobe throws it down.
And Bryant, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
Pass to Bird, beyond the arc. Up again. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I spoke with the head coach of the 80s team. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense. Johnson against Iverson. Here's Jordan, and he uses the glass on the layup. Jordan's got his second basket.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Kobe gets the bucket. The 80s team with the ball. They trail by 3. And stolen by Iverson. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, you can't afford to let Iverson come up with the steal there. An opportunistic defender who knows when to go for it.
Here's Johnson. No good. And the 2000s team will go the other way with it. Here's Shaq. And it's Malone with the rebound. Kobe against Bird. Over Bryant. Bird's shot is good.
Yeah. Bird never ceases to amaze. His ability to score with a hand in his face, sometimes against multiple defenders, really a testament to his focus and his talent.
Now here's James. Here's Duncan, and Duncan throws it down hard.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Malone with the block.
Yeah, how about the quicks there by Malone to get up and deter that shot, utilizing that size and reach for the rejection.
The 80s team making some changes. Olajuwon's checked in for Malone. Irving comes in for Bird. And Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Magic Johnson. Then for the 2000s team, Nowitzki comes in for O'Neal, and it's Garnett in for Duncan. Nowitzki finds Bryant. Now Iverson, guarded by Jordan. LeBron passes to Garnett. And Nowitzki gets it to go down on the assist by Garnett.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Thomas against Iverson. Here's Jordan. McHale trying to free himself up. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
As if Jordan weren't challenging enough to guard. The little up fake there, putting the defender at his mercy.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Jordan.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
James Worthy's checked in for Kevin McHale. Then for the 2000s team, Vince Carter, he's checked in for LeBron. Dwayne Wade comes in for Bryant. And it's Nash in for Allen Iverson. And so Jordan nails both of them.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
He gets it in there.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Thomas passes to Worthy. Here's Jordan. And they double up Jordan. Here's Olajuwon. Second chance shot. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 8.
And not much else you can do. I mean, defensively, you try to make it hard on Jordan without fouling, but he's just too dialed in.
Nash dishes to Carter. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the 80s team. 8-point game. Passes to Olajuwon. Now here's Irving, defended by Nowitzki. Irving's shot is good.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here is Carter. Here's Garnett, and it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how fierce is Garnett down low? I mean, when he's close to the basket, he is aiming to make a statement.
41 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Shoots. Jordan's shot is off. And here's the 2000s team. They lead by 7. Carter kicks to Nash. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's Vince Carter with the 3. Carter's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the 2000s team. Outside Thomas. Now the pass to Olajuwon. 4 seconds left. Doesn't go that time.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And so it's the visiting team going into the break with a 10-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What do you think, guys, about the 2000s team here so far?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Here's Thomas. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. We've got Worthy. Wilkins is out there with Thomas. Then it's Kareem. And it's Dantley in at the 3 spot. Thomas gets a wide open look. And it's off from 3-point range.
A good board there, Kevin. But overall, they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And for the 2000s team, they've got Nash. Pierce is out there with Carter. Then there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Yao in at the center. Now here's Thomas. Pass to Wilkins. Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. He kicks it to Thomas. Here's Wilkins. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Wilkins has got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, he is quick off his feet and really stronger than he looks. Wilkins can burn you in that painted area.
From deep 3-point range, the offensive rebound. Yao got a piece of it. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, over the last few years, there's been a lot of talk about seeding playoff teams 1 through 16, regardless of conference. Now, taking the top 16 teams is a tough sell. especially for owners whose teams are in the relatively weaker Eastern Conference. But taking 8 teams from each conference and then cross-seeding earlier than the finals is something that does seem possible down the road. The reward for fans might be a finals matchup with the 2 best teams in the league. Kevin?
Interesting ideas, David. Thank you. Here's Thomas. Steve Nash making his last shot. Wilkins, no good. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
Wilkins against Wade. Clock at 6. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Dantley, defended by Carter. A shot by Dantley, no good. The 2000s team with the ball. Lobbed up there for Wade. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. From the wing, it's good, and the 2000s team lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Wilkins. And the 2000s team decides to take their first timeout here. Wilkins has gone 2 of 3 from the field. McGrady passes to Duncan. Now Iverson. From about 19 feet, he squares up and sinks it. And the 2000s team leads by 12. Johnson against Iverson. Pass to Bird. And here's Malone. The fader. Tim Duncan grabs the miss.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Here's Johnson following the basket by Shaquille O'Neal. Johnson with the bounce pass. Here's Bird. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 80s team. They trail by 14. Malone outside. Back to Johnson. Gervin outside. Shot clock at 5. Over McGrady. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Duncan's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well. They are just killing them on the interior.
Johnson's to Gervin. Back to Johnson. Now here's Malone. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. No good from Bird. Confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, and the scoreboard tells the story.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And Gervin kicks to Johnson. Here's McHale. That misses off the backboard. The 2000s team with the ball. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Iverson passes to McGrady. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
This is his first free throw of the game. Free throw good, McGrady. The 80s team making some changes. Olajuwon's checked in for Malone. Irving comes in for McHale. And it's Jordan in for Gervin. Then for the 2000s team, Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for O'Neal. Garnett comes in for Duncan. And Kobe is subbed in for LeBron. And he makes both free throws. And the 80s team has possession. And here is Johnson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside Jordan. To halt the run. Doesn't go for him.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The 2000s team on top, delivering the blowout. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the 80s team, McHale is out there with Moses Malone. Then it's Magic Johnson. Then there's Bird. And it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. They get the rebound. Duncan. Good D by Johnson.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, how about LeBron reading the defense, waiting and being patient there until the gap opened up to deliver.
Bird misses. Bird's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by O'Neal.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another, Greg.
McHale outside. It's good from long range. McHale's got his first 3 points of the game.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And here's Kobe for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Malone outside.
I got yours.
Passes it to Jordan. Over Kobe. A second chance effort. O'Neal with the defensive effort. And the pass to Iverson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Kevin McHale.
Clearly a foul.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. For the 2000s team, Pierce is checked in for LeBron. And Nash is subbed in for Allen Iverson. Second free throw, no good. Jordan up top, defended by Nash.
Yeah, the explosive doesn't even begin to describe it. Jordan simply flying.
Enzo Bryant will bring it up for the 2000s team. Kicks to Pierce. Back to Kobe. And it's blocked by Jordan. And here comes the break. And out of bounds. The 2000s team will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
For the 2000s team, Yao comes in for Shaq, and Dwayne Wade subbed in for Nash. And here's the 2000s team. Wade passes to Yao, deflects the pass, and now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. Finished off the break.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now here's Wade. Unloads. It's going to be out of bounds. The 2000s team will have another go. Worthy's checked in for Moses Malone. Here's Carter. Makes it off the glass. Carter's got 8.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Worthy, following the score by Vince Carter. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Dantley. Rebound by Yao.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Outside Bryant. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. That's 12 points for Kobe Bryant.
And he's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Ming. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot.
Now here is Carter. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. And good that time.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Johnson against Bryant. Back to Johnson. Pass to Dantley. Now against Abdul-Jabbar. And the officials call a traveling violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
The 2000s team making a switch here. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Yao. Garnett comes in for Tim Duncan. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Paul Pierce. And Allen Iverson subbed in for Vince Carter.
And Garnett, a vocal leader, always trying to psych his guys up and get into the head of the opponent.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. The 80s team making a switch here. McHale's checked in. And he's good on the second. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Pass to Wilkins. Will it go? It's hauled in by Allen Iverson. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Gervin passes to Wilkins. Olajuwon dishes to Gervin. Here's Wilkins. And yes, it's good. Wilkins has got 6.
Sometimes you like to see guys go with the bounce pass, threading it through there perfectly.
Iverson against Gervin. Here's McGrady. No good with the triple. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Iverson against Gervin. Irving passes to Gervin. Outside Wilkins. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Iverson. Passes it to Kobe. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's the visiting team rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We've got more in store for you right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for the 2000s team, they've got Tracy McGrady. Nowitzki is out there with Garnett. Then it's Nash, and it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. Trying to get open is Nowitzki. James, no good. And here's Thomas, who brings it up for the 80s team. Here's Gervin. But they recover it. Thomas finds Irving. Tries again. Olajuwon can't hit.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Now here's LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nash. Drains it from 17 feet out. Nash has got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the 2000s team.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Gervin. Thomas outside. And the rebound goes to Nash. Nowitzki outside. Nash against Thomas. To the inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, McGrady. Worthy's checked in for Irving. The 2000s team making a switch here. So he gets them both. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Thomas to Gervin. Back to Thomas. And the jumper is good.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
The 2000s team with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Wade with it, and Worthy picks him up defensively, and it goes down 2 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Thomas kicks to Wilkins. Nash against Thomas, and there's the pass to Olajuwon. That's tipped and stolen by Nash. Garnett the pass to Wade. Here's McGrady. From outside, off the mark. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. From 13, and it's Gervin missing. Nash outside. And stolen by Thomas. Outside Wilkins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you look at Wilkins, everybody talks about the spectacular athleticism, but in some ways, I think he's just underrated as a basketball player. It just does so many things well for his team.
Two.
First free throw is good for the 2000s team. Yao checked in for Nowitzki. Pierce comes in for Kevin Garnett. And it's Carter in for Tracy McGrady. Both free throws good from Wilkins. Wade with it. He kicks to Nash. A floater. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dwayne Wade.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Thomas passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Thomas. With some arc. Another shot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Count it.
When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now here's Thomas. Here's Dantley. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Thomas. 5 on the clock. Here's Dantley. Good on the triple.
We're finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Nash against Thomas. Pass to Yao. Here's Pierce. And he knocks down the jumper. And the 80s team has possession. Outside Thomas. James Worthy on the wing. Second shot opportunity. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Yao Ming.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he can't get the first one. The 80s team making a switch here. Irving's checked in. And the second free throw, good.
A disappointing trip to the line there. Even though it was just one miss, now is not the time to be missing those.
Now here's Nash. Passes it to Yao. Over Abdul-Jabbar. And Yao gets it to go on the assist by Nash. Nash has got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the 80s team. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Worthy, and the layup is good.
Yeah, he is sneaky at the rim, lays it in against heavy pressure.
Here's Nash. It's Vince Carter on the wing. Yao inside. Abdul-Jabbar covering. And that one drops for him.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Now here's Thomas. The pass to Irving. Outside Worthy. 5 to shoot. From deep. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Nowitzki. And so it's the 2000s team with the W. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.